Michigan Republicans, how are you today? I would tell you, it is great to see so much energy in here to welcome Donald Trump back to the great state of Michigan. Now, I have to ask, how many of you are ready to hear from the President of the United States? And it's important to remind him and to remind Washington and, quite frankly, to remind everyone in the entire United States that Michigan will have his back again in 2020. Now, here in Michigan, Republicans have been told a lot of things over the past few years. First, we were told that Donald Trump had no way of ever beating Hillary Clinton. Second, we were told that no Republican candidate could ever win the presidency through Michigan again. Third, we were told that if he won the presidency, the economy would tank because he didn't know how to run a country. And last, we were told the only way he got here was through collusion with the Russians. The fact is, he proved all of that wrong, and let me go a step further. Not only did Donald Trump become the only Republican to win the presidency in Michigan in the last 30 years, with our help, he's doing it again in 2020. But here in Michigan, the Republican-led legislature and this administration should be partnering with the president to ensure we can keep America great and keep our economy booming. Rather than suing the president, we should be working with him to secure our border and build a wall. And rather than trying to raise our gas tax by 45 cents, we should be supporting the president and his tax cuts for the middle class across all of America. The fact is, President Trump has kept every single promise he made to the American people in his last campaign, and it's important that we have his back. Now, if you look around us today in our political climate, it is brutal out there. The differences between the political parties could not be any more clear. But let me tell you this. I'm proud to be a part of the party that still believes we are one nation under God. I am proud to be a part of the party that has the courage to say, freedom works and socialism does not. We support our troops, we have the backs of our law enforcement, and I am proud to be a part of the party that when the red, white, and blue is raised, we put our hands over our hearts and thank Almighty God for the blessings of freedom that He has given us in this country. But I'm also thankful for President Trump and his work on our behalf and for our children. It was Ronald Reagan who said freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in our bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free. And President Trump is keeping that fight for us, and it is important to know that we are all in this together. So here is what I'm asking you to do. When the President of the United States comes out here in a few short minutes, we give him a warm Michigan welcome. We need to send a message to Donald Trump We were with you in 2016. We'll be with you in 2020. And next November, we are sending you right back to the White House. Before he comes out, I'm going to ask that you help me in welcoming someone who's going to make all of that possible here in our state, the leader of our Michigan Republican Party, a fighter for freedom, a good friend of mine, Laura Cox.